Defense drill during the Cold War, back in the early 60s.
It's like when the volcano blows and you see the lava coming down the hill, you duck and cover.
Yeah. Nuclear attack. That's what we do. You run down into the. Ours was in grade school. Ours was in the gym, which was in the basement. And line up along the wall and kneel down and put your head down and put your hands behind your head and stuff. That was just. It wasn't to protect you. It was so they knew where to find the body.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just look out the window, at least see the bright flash.
Yeah, like, oh, neat. Oh, God.
Yeah, either way, you're gone, so you might as well at least be, seeing something interesting at the last second.
Out of the way so I can get next to Rebecca Williams. She was cute. My Miller's empty. I'm going to go down and get another one. I'll be back. WD8 Bud and Lorraine. And she's still smiling.
Anyway, nice night tonight, with no static at all. Hey, I like it. Can't wait. 10 o'clock. Almost.
WYOK1. The only static is from a couple of sideband stations, and they just sound like gnats.
They are gnats. I call it gnats because it's spelled G-N-A-T.
Is that the French spelling?
It must be.
No, it's gnat.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, what's that other stuff? Ganache? Oh, the clocks are all gonging. Must be 10 o'clock. Close to it. 5 seconds.
You're the great
We
Ganesh.
got 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 o'clock. That's Eastern Standard Time from WWV. So, Blaine. Hola. I heard you on a receiver up in Connecticut, in New York, on Bob's transmitter.
Oh, really? How does it sound?
You sound like you probably sound in person.
Oh. Well, I see what you mean. Fine.
So that's not good. Well, no.
Right?
I'm just saying that Bob has got balls to the wall, low end from his voice, and you have it from other means. And it's not. I'm saying I love the way you sound now. But interesting. Bob, your transmitter is true to form, my brother.
Jeff, I observed the exact same thing.
So, let me see if I get what you're saying. So what you're saying is, the reason why Blaine didn't sound like himself is because my voice has got that deep low end and his don't. No, I didn't say that. I said that he's got some low end too, actually. But I think that his processing makes it even more so, and I think that your transmitter sounds very, very nice, actually.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, not that I never did. I'm just saying I never heard anyone else on it.
Blaine sounded like Richard Simmons.
No. Who's Richard Simmons?
Oh, come on.
Google it.
How could you not know who Richard Simmons is?
Yeah, WD8 button right.
Are you talking about that? Never mind.
Easy for you to say.
And
Yeah, it's funny that you make that comment because when, it was a few years back. Actually, it's probably been longer than that. Probably like maybe six years or so. He went on a cruise and he had me stay at the house. And I watched the house, and I think, Bob, at the time it was only your 18 months later. And I sat at his station, and everyone said that to me. It sounds so different on that transmitter. And I readjusted it, and I got it to sound like mine. So, it's a different microphone and different type of processing. Bob doesn't run as much processing as I do. But, yeah, he does have a deeper voice than me.
What I'm saying is that, if it's, I have two guest mics here, and if people were to come here, they probably would sound different as they do in their home station. I love the way you sound. I'm just saying it's interesting, isn't it? You hear things like Timmy. If you heard Timmy here, he would sound probably completely different than the balls to the wall, negative feedback that he uses on his tube stuff.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to figure out what is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I'm not getting it.
It's a good thing. Your transmitter is a good thing, and not that Blaine's isn't. I'd like to hear you on Blaine's transmitter, on his mic.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been to his house a few times and talked on his, but yeah. Well, I mean, a completely different scenario. He's running an RE27. I'm running a B1. The processing, like you said, is completely different. I run an SCOM, a 31 band EQ. He's got the H rig. This is PDM modulated, which is I actually, to tell you the truth, I like the sound of the H modulator better than the PDM. And a lot of people tell me the same thing. When they hear me on 160, they say I sound better. That's because I'm running the H modulated rig on 160.
Well, it's interesting. When I heard Blaine on your transmitter, what I heard was a little less low end, but I heard sort of a different sound. I like hearing the way